It is a program we're offering through New Life Church, and it is a residential treatment facility for women. We have a men's house up and running that's been running since February, and now we are so happy to have opened our women's house. And so we've already got some women in place that have come in and they're doing wonderful. The house is just very comfy. They feel like it's home, and that's important. And we're just excited to see them grow in their journey, and I'm just excited that it's taken place. It happened just like that. One day we didn't have the funds, and the next day people were just pouring into it. So the community has been pouring into the home because they know it's going to make a positive impact. So it was one day we didn't have anything. The next day we had a van, and we had beds made, and we had mattresses delivered, and we had food to buy, and so it all just fell into place perfectly. One of the first things that we did a barbecue plate fundraiser, and we served to the community, went to local businesses, and everybody was so willing to purchase, and we sold more than we've ever sold in any of our regular church fundraisers, and we raised about $1,500 just from selling plate lunches. And we had businesses donating, more money on top of that. They would buy the food and then they give extra. So that was one way that we raised money. We had people from the community and from other churches call and say, I want to give $500. The Lord's put it on my heart to give $500 towards this ministry. So we got a $500 check from another church, a wonderful woman in ministry. And we received a $700 check from a company, the owner of a company who said, I want to help, and that he gave us $700 towards purchasing our van. And we had a member of our church donate $2,000, and I'm not speaking specifically because I don't want to leave anybody out or say any names, but everybody knows who they are, and we're just so greatly appreciative of that. Local businesses, just even purchasing the food plates is giving, and so there was that outpouring in the community. Was just excited to see this get started, and so we're just really grateful for everybody that has pitched in and continuing to pitch in. And I get calls for donations all the time. Do y'all need any more mattresses? Do y'all need bedding? Do y'all need furniture? We have this, we have that. So we're still taking in donations. It's just overwhelming, and it's wonderful. So we started with the men's house because we had a man, Scotty Price, that had a burden for the addiction in ARAB, because he was in that, and so he knew so many people that were lost in that. So he thought, what a great idea to start a men's house. And there was a men's and women's house through Liberty Church already in ARAB, and I know that they are doing a wonderful job. And so we kind of got the idea from that. Well, we know they can't house all the people that need it, and they're full, all the time, people coming in, and we need more places like that. And so he stepped up and started the men's house, and it was such a success right off the top, people coming in and lives being changed, that we thought, well, we definitely need to do this for the women as well, so it was just like that, and it came together. So we want to see them delivered from a life of bondage, drugs, addiction. There's so much hurt and sorrow that comes along with that. Mothers lose their children, and it's so negatively looked upon by the community and society that a lot of times women and men that are in addiction and have dealt with a lot of these problems, they kind of get pushed aside because nobody knows how to help. They think they're hopeless, but they're not. I've come out of it. Scotty's come out of it. These women in the house now are coming out of it. And our main goal is to see them restored with their children, with their families, to have active lives, positive roles in the community, and get on their feet, get their own places, get a job, and just be positive members of society. I just want to say that it's all because of, God. He put it on our hearts, and He's the one who's put everything together and made all this happen. He's worked through so many people, and we just want to make sure that He gets all the glory, because it's really all about Him, and these women and men are building a relationship with Him, and that's how you truly overcome addiction, is by a relationship with Christ. Anybody can call me. My name is Katherine Ratliff. I'm the director at 256-640-1597. If they're interested in getting the home, if they need a safe, environment to come to and help them to overcome their addiction. So